Three sisters,
each with one brain cell.
And way too many opinions.
Join us and grab a cup of tea.
Or coffee, because here the tangents are strong.
And the topics are a little questionable.
Welcome to
the three brain cells. That's perfect.
Guys, I have some detrimental news. The end of the world is coming.
He's
And we're gonna talk about it on episode 42 of the three brain cells. 1, 2, and 3. I hope that translates on your screen. If it doesn't,
okay. Is Nigh.
but yeah.
Should probably explain how the end of the world is gonna happen
Yes.
before people freak out. Or should we let them freak out? Let's let them freak out.
Please freak out. We are truth tellers. We see into the future. I'm kidding. It's science. Let's be real. It's science. That's a big fly. When you have
Truth tellers? And then we see into the future?
Yes.
I don't. What do those two things have to do with each other?
I'm just adding to our repertoire. That's all.
Did you mean fortune tellers?
That too. I was looking for that word, but
Jasmine is
came
having
out
some
first.
word finding difficulty today. What's the other word you're trying to remember?
Flattered.
Flattered. And I said flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted.
Yeah.
They are all flabbergasted by the implosion of the world.
Mm-hmm.
That we will get to. We will break down for you. And I think I would personally like to start with the most recent news that came out about America, that we are at an all-time low for birth rates. Now, obviously, America is not the world, but it is a small factor in what we will be talking about, and a small factor that the government may see as a problem, but could actually be a solution. The implosion.
Because we ain't got no food.
We don't have resources to keep up with the rise of the population. It has to hit a cap before everyone starts starving and dying. And,
You think that the government thinks that low birth rates is a problem?
Yes.
I
They have come out and said it. They have tried to.
I disagree.
They were going to make IVF a government funded thing, and then they took it back or whatever, and then they were trying to do other things because again
I disagree with that personally.
That they don't want to go up.
No, I think they want it to go down. Easier to control people if it's a low population.
Yeah, but
just know it shows better for a country if your birth rates are increasing. I mean, you don't want your
U.S.
country to die out. I don't know. I just know
articles
that say the birth rate is at an all-time low in the U.S. That there's other articles that are mentioning how the government is trying to combat it. That's all. I haven't read much into it. But
they aren't trying to combat it.
I mean, they're not doing anything. Yeah, no, they're not doing anything real to help. I mean,
exactly.
Give us free healthcare.
They're in support of it.
Provide free childcare. Provide the necessary means to actually have children. And then they'd see the birth rates go up.
I would say they don't see the repercussions of it because most economies are based on an increase of childbirth, of birth rates.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, they're doing nothing now because there's still so many people living in America.
Mhm.
Like, they don't need to do anything right now. They're fine.
Yeah.
But it's like you see countries like South Korea, they pay people to have children.
Mm.
You have a child, you're going to receive money from the government saying, hey, this is money to dedicate to any of your hospital bills you have to do, like any checkups you have to go to. And if you have stuff left over, you can use that for your kid when they're growing up. So it's like you already have countries who are like, here are more benefits if you have children here.
Mhm.
So whether this will either lead to people going to other countries or if the US will have to stay competitive, semi competitive with that, you say no, but
I say no
economy,
because
economy is based on
bro,
having people to provide.
well aware, but the government does not care. The government, bro, we are the only country that does not require companies to give maternity leave. There's 0 required days of maternity leave in the US.
Correct.
And that's bare minimum. The US, if they can't even start there, they're not going to start paying for people's health care to go to their OB for pregnancy checkups and stuff like that. That's what
And I'm not saying that they will, but I'm saying it's not that they support lowering the birth rate. It's just that if either way they're not going to care, either way they're not going to care. They just don't care. It's not about whether they support having more people like giving birth to more kids or having more people giving birth to less kids or no kids. It's not about that then for them. To everybody, like the government just sees everybody as another number in their books.
Mm-hmm.
And to provide more numbers in their books to fund them more, they need people to have more children who can go into the workforce.
Right.
But I think they're actively doing things that prevent people from having children. So I think if anything, they are supporting lowering the population.
Well, here's my thing.
As
Go ahead.
Such as abortion being legal, such as Jasmine bringing
but
up
it's not legal. In many states, it's not legal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's more recent, but still, there's plenty of places that it's legal. And I think at least over half the country, it's still legal. Pretty sure. So you
I
can
mean,
still
you've said
go
it
and
yourself that like if you take away abortions, people are just going to die from.
no. I'm well aware, and I'm not saying we should take away abortions, but I'm just saying that is an example. And then on top of promoting early sterilization of children who want to be transgender, that's also another. Again, there's nothing like how you want to present yourself is not an issue, but doing it to kids is an issue when you're not fully developed. And having people make permanent life decisions like that is an issue. That's what I think. And that actively causes sterilization of humans.
I mean, okay, my whole thing is whether or not the government wants it or whether or not they actually see it and want to acknowledge it. The lowering birth rates and just the resources that aren't provided to start a family will continue to decrease birth rates here and decrease also just like immigration here because people won't want to bring families here because what support are they going to get that they can get in dozens of other countries? And then it's also the fact that just like Americans might start moving out to other countries that can support raising a family in a healthy environment without the fear that their child's school is going to get shot up or without the fear that going to the mall will be a dangerous outing. I mean, without the fear that one of the parental paychecks has to go all towards childcare, and it's like, well, then, without the fear of being like, my newborn, I don't get to spend the first year with them or the first few months with them. I have to just go back to work, and so that, like, that, especially with social media, other countries being able to show what they can provide, developing families, is more enticing to Americans. And the government, one way or another, is going to have to eventually acknowledge that, because at least people here are seeing that.
But I don't think that's the only reason the birth rate is going down. I think birth rate is also going down for a majority reason, that there's such a big push for people to be like highly competitive and work all the time. And the fact that you have to work all the time if you want to even be able to get by.
Right.
There's just no time to have kids. People are significantly more independent. There's a big push for specifically women to, like, it's okay to be career driven and focus on your career, which is fine. But I think a lot of that also contributes then to declining birth rates, because then women push back the age that they want to have kids, or if they even want to ever have kids. And so that also contributes. Again, not a bad thing, just that it contributes.
How did we get here?
From the beginning of our implosion conversation. But yes, but nonetheless, to say the decline in the birth rate in America, I mean, like, essentially, for at least the Earth, is a good thing, because that's less people to contribute to carbon emissions, less people who are going to be taking up food resources and stuff like that. And so there could be more like balancing out almost. I know it's a stretch, especially because America is only like of the world, but
correct. But even though birth rate is declining, it is still
right.
Population in of itself is still on the rise, because I'm pretty sure it's like by 2050 we're estimated to have almost 10 billion people in the world.
Wait, when did we hit 9?
I don't think we did. I think we're still at 8 something.
Okay.
But by 2050, it's estimated to reach about 10.
Still like 25.
Yeah, still 25 years.
Isn't it crazy to think that like some of the richest people in the world could give every single person $1 and still have billions left over?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah, that's life.
Talk about flabbergasted.
Wait.
And I do mean flabbergasted.
But going back to what you're saying, do you think that we actually have a food shortage?
We do.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Okay, I get what you mean. Okay, I get what you mean. She's more saying, do we have a food shortage, or do we have an issue with the distributing of food rationally amongst the world? And in that sense,
it's both.
I would say both, right? I would say, honestly, I feel like there isn't enough food, or at least I would say this. I'd say there isn't enough food, and there's not enough resources towards producing enough food. I feel like there's more resources towards producing food for those who can pay, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is more what I mean.
Like, I get that there's countries and places that are extremely impoverished and don't have access to food and stuff. But I'm saying globally, I feel we have enough food to feed everyone if we could. Because there's an extreme overconsumption issue in the United States and in Europe.
Which is part of the reason why there isn't enough food.
But there is. It's just...
Are you going to put everybody on a diet then? Limit everybody's calories to this is what you can eat every single day?
But here's my other thing, though, is so much of... okay, so much of the food that you feel we have enough of to feed like the world, you also have to think of the fact that like what, at least half of those resources just goes towards feeding livestock, which in turn only feeds an even smaller percentage. And
Children, keep your vegan opinions out of
I'm
this.
She's
no,
not wrong,
okay,
though.
it's not
It's
right.
not
It's
even
not
just
a
being
vegan
vegan. It would
opinion. It's just
just
facts. And I'm
it
not
is
saying
facts.
eliminate livestock. I'm saying the amount of resources that go towards producing livestock is such a disproportionate rate that like
I don't know if it's half, but it is a high
I know.
amount.
I'm just saying like the amount that goes towards livestock could feed so many more people.
Yeah, but you could
Yeah.
almost eliminate that issue if we could control pests, pathogens, things like that. But we can't. We lose
Right.
like 40% of all of our crops due to these things. So your yield is already like only half of what you planted. You have to rotate crops every single year to prevent nutrition depletion in the soil.
Mm-hmm.
You need to plant things that restore nitrogen back into the soil to keep it sufficient enough to grow crops. We're running out of space to grow crops. And so there's multiple factors that go into this, and yes, it's a distribution issue. There's so many areas in which things go wrong.
No, I'm sure.
That
Yeah.
you can't
Probably
pinpoint
every
it at.
step of the way, there's something.
Okay, but here's my other thing. So you say there's not enough space, but you have so you have to think about the fact that yes, there's a significant amount of space for crops that go towards livestock. Okay, so if that were
We're really
reduced,
stuck on that part.
I am.
No,
But just
here's
listen,
my
'cause
question.
if that were, just listen. If that was reduced, the amount of space that livestock take up is reduced. The amount of space that the factories to produce the livestock.
I think you're
What
missing
is
some
your
important
solution
things,
to this?
though.
Because people are not going to be vegan.
I'm not, no, and that's not the thing. I'm not asking people to be vegan. I'm just saying the amount of meat that is consumed, more specifically by Americans, by people in Europe, is at an overconsumption. I mean, if we're being honest,
But
that
that
is
goes
being
to a general
overconsumed.
overconsumption. There's a general
I think almost
overconsumption of
every single
food.
population consumes meat.
Yeah.
I know they consume meat. I'm just saying, at least in
For
America,
every meal.
it's just like
I mean, you go to
like, that's
Asia
not
and
just meat.
you
That's
have them eating both
general-
fish and meat, and they also eat tofu. They have multiple sources of protein,
Yeah.
but it's like we don't have that same access, especially inlands,
Right.
to
And you're very
produce
stuck
all of
on
it.
like that overconsumption of meat, but it's an overconsumption of all foods in the US and in
It
Europe.
is.
Like
Because
it's all foods that are being way overconsumed. I mean, that's why we have an obesity epidemic, that nearly half the population is overweight and obese in the United States.
And I feel like if you look at the foods that are being overconsumed that are part of the problem, you're not gonna see as many animal products in that area. That's not necessarily the issue in all cases. And I mean, if you want to say that eating more fruits, vegetables, whatever, but it's like a lot of these things get wasted anyway. So some of these things going to livestock actually benefits in a way that we don't have as much food waste in the end.
But I'm not even talking about fruits and vegetables. I'm more talking about like grains and stuff, things that can be stored for longer periods of time, things that can be like shelf stable and stuff, and fill more of your stomach than other things. And I'm not like
It can fill your stomach, but it doesn't get you the nutrients you need.
Exactly. In fact, our grains, our carbohydrates are at the like lowest nutritional value they've ever been at. You get almost no nutritional value from these things.
But
anymore.
is that because there's actually no nutrition, or is that because they're just so highly processed?
It's because they're highly processed, because they're genetically modified like crazy to be able to just mass produce it rather than getting nutrients in it. So I mean, there's multiple reasons, but
I mean, they've tried to add nutrients back into it at the
I'm
end.
not saying that that they're trying to decrease the nutrients.
No,
I'm
but
just
I'm
saying
saying it's not popular with the general population.
what's not popular.
There was golden rice back in, I don't remember exactly, what, 1900s maybe, I don't know, in which they added back in like vitamin A, I believe, to help with the depletion of vitamin A in an area, and they were like, no, we don't want that. So it's like, as much as you may,
The population doesn't.
correct,
No, and I'm
people
not
are
saying
not
adding.
accepting of these things.
No, and I get that. What I'm saying is like the natural nutritional value. Like back in like the 30s and stuff, the wheat had a higher nutritional value than it does now when it's just grown and plucked because of the genetic modifications. I'm not saying like we do try, and there's a lot of things we add like vitamins and stuff back. I mean, like you will never meet someone in the US with like a folate deficiency because we make sure that people get that in there because it's added in. And I think we do a pretty decent job of that. I think it's just that when it comes to things like especially carbohydrates because there's not usually very much added back into it. And so, and I'm talking about more like breads. Like if you think
And I guess it
breads
depends.
and stuff, there's a lot less nutritional value in it. If that,
If you're actively aware of that, then you know these things and you go out of your way to find things that have the vitamins added back into it. But it's
yeah, that's fine.
things like white bread that,
Right.
yeah,
Like
that's nutritionally unimportant. Like,
but what my point was trying to say was because she said it fills you up, and actually carbohydrates I don't fill you up as much as protein does. People get satiated on protein with like quicker and with less amount of food compared to carbohydrates.
I wasn't just talking about carbohydrates, though. I mean, like you
You said grains, so I said
I know, but I just meant like more crops like that. So yes, like grains, and then there's like beans and corn and stuff like that. I mean, like, huh?
Those are all carbs.
Beans?
Yeah. What else would it fall under?
Protein?
But sure. But it's a carb more.
Beans.
Yes, Jasmine. Why are you surprised? But Jasmine, apples are considered a carb.
Okay.
So I mean,
Sure.
I'm sure there's beans that have a better protein concentration content.
I mean, beans as a whole kind of do, but then
They do compared to
when
other
you're talking
foods.
more about like lentils and things like that would have.
And I would say they have better nutritional value in general because those have vitamins and stuff in them as well. So
Yes.
those are
Okay. So continuing on to the implosion of the world, we've now covered birthing, food. Let's go on to climate change. Global warming. Okay. Because the implosion of the world, I don't know if anybody saw this movie or if anyone remembers this movie. I know Tegan sure does. But 2012, okay? Y'all think a mass flood is all cuckoos and cocoa puffs, and it was just back with the ark in the Bible. But nah, fam. Nah, fam. Okay? I don't think y'all add 2 and 2 plus 4 to get the equation. But
Wait, yeah, wait, what?
I was trying not to. I was like, she definitely just said that so wrong, but I'm gonna let her keep going.
No. 2 and 2 plus 4. Get you 8.
What?
Okay? Get you 8 so you can make your brain straight on all the facts that we're spitting. Okay? Okay, are we clear?
Oh.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So, I don't think people realize this, but everyone's like, it's not getting hotter. It's actually colder. Okay, here's what you need to know why. Okay? You want to know why it's getting colder in your area? Because the polar ice caps are melting, which pushes the cold air down. Okay? Okay.
Wait, people are
It's
saying it's getting colder?
Because
yes,
it
or
is.
it
It
is.
is?
General,
Yes.
yes.
Like
regionally,
generally, like right
especially
now
closer to the
in
equator, are
Minnesota.
technically colder.
Oh.
But it's because the polar ice caps are melting and pushing the
I'm
cold
sorry.
air.
Did we not have like 5 weeks straight of 90-degree weather in the
Yes.
Midwest?
But
then it
is a
drops
normal
so quick.
thing. That is a normal thing too.
It
You
is,
also have to
unfortunately.
realize
In the
that.
Midwest?
I would say it was more humid this year than
I would,
anything. I don't think
yes.
it was necessarily hotter than any other year.
No.
It wasn't.
I'm sorry.
Anyhow,
Even look.
There had to have almost been a record-breaking amount of days in a row that the high was in like mid to high 90s.
Yes, but you do realize we've had days where it's been in the hundreds, right?
Yeah, but I'm talking about the amount of days in a row.
And I'm saying we've had amount of days in a row where it is like that's how it normally is. But again, it was more humid, so it felt more like it was hot. It was like an oven. You're steaming inside of it.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Rather than the door being open and like letting the air flow.
It doesn't help if your car's air conditioning doesn't work either, guys.
Yeah, sounds like
But it's supposed to be 80s, almost 90s this weekend.
anyhow.
Not for us.
No.
Anyhow. It's Sunday, 86.
Anyhow, back to Jasmine.
Polar ice caps melting, okay? Both ends of the earth, people, okay? That's causing oceans to rise because what happens when ice melts? It turns into water.
Okay, we
Water.
Liquid ice. Liquid ice, yes.
So that causes the oceans to rise. Okay, people? And then what happens? 2012. Where's your ark? Nowhere. Dead.
Yeah, the arc for us isn't going to be there. I'm sure there's people up high who've got
government.
They got space.
Anyhow, I'd also like to point out that global warming, climate change, synonymous, isn't just about people. Okay? Please think about all the other creatures that we share.
Oh, you're saying the effects of it.
Yes.
I was like, I thought you were trying to blame the animals for global warming.
Yes. Cows, can you stop farting, actually? That creates methane gas.
Yeah, but that's why there's research going into how you can feed them better so that they produce less methane gas.
No offense, but if it came down to me or a frog, I'm sacrificing the frog.
Okay, no one's talking about a frog here. Okay.
Frog lives matter? Question?
Yes, frog lives matter. Here are the lives that will actually be impacted the soonest, right?
The polar bears.
About the polar bears. We're talking about the penguins.
They're already dying.
About
so skinny.
Just marine life in general, because whilst yes, the Earth's climate is getting warmer and it's causing the ice caps to melt, which is causing, yes, actually technically
cold
temperatures to get cooler. Guess what's getting warmer? The oceans. Guess what's dying?
The fish. Oh.
The fish. The whales. Dying.
Save the whales.
This? Your fishing
their poop costs a lot of money. You gotta save the whales.
If you want mercury poisoning,
did you know that they use some kind of chemical or something like that in whale poop for perfumes or something?
Yeah.
So you're telling me Oscar from
Shark
Tales actually had a rich job.
He didn't take the poop, Tegan. They clean the whales, and then
but what I'm hearing is whales are
they're wealthy. Yeah.
Oh,
they're wealthy. So like being able to clean them would make
like,
you fancy.
It's like elephants in India. Like they're So what I'm hearing is he should have had a high-paying job. He was doing the big works.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Keeping them whales alive so they can keep pooping.
Yes.
Yup.
So people can keep having their perfume.
Exactly. It starts with like an E or something.
That's disgusting. I'm so glad I don't wear perfume.
But it's like a waxy ball.
Okay, let's move on.
And it floats. Like it's worth millions.
Do not
It's worth a
find
lot
one
of money.
about whale poop.
It's worth like a lot of money. And it's just like this ball of like waxy stuff, like oil. And it smells like oil.
I do not care about whale poop. Or
It's
any
really
poop for
fancy.
that matter, I want to
Well,
clarify.
Okay.
Just saying. You never know what lies within our own poop then at that point, you know?
Yeah, I should start fishing for gold in that.
Speaking of that, and speaking of documentaries, I also watched the Poop Cruise one.
Oh.
And that was just insane.
Interesting. But back to
They
global
made you
warming.
poop in red hazard bags.
Oh yeah, the one that's funny.
Yeah, except people didn't want to do that. And they were not moving for so long that everything had settled. And then when they finally got a tugboat to start pulling the boat, everything shifted. And so pee was just dribbling down like rain from the sky. And people were walking through pee and poop.
That reminds me of like this dude was talking about how when he was in prison, they shut off like their water supply or something like that. And so they couldn't.
Dude.
Huh?
You said this dude.
This dude was talking, yeah.
Where?
On YouTube.
Oh. I thought you were just talking to an ex-con or something.
Nah, fam. And he was talking about it was in Texas. No. And they shut off the water supply so people couldn't flush their toilets, and so it was getting real stanky. And then when they turned the water supply back on, everybody went to go flush their toilets, and then it flooded, and so they had poop just whoosh, and like all the floors and stuff like that just flooded, and all went down to the bottom floor.
I feel bad.
Yeah, I know, right? It's stanky.
Man, that's like the Titanic, but like poop, and so you just drown in people. Can you imagine that?
So gross.
It's disgusting.
It's so gross. How long do you think it takes for you to suffocate on that?
Not gonna lie, I would probably vomit so hard all my insides would come out before, and I would immediately die. I don't think I'd be able to withstand that.
You think though, like the toxins though of like all of that waste being mixed, like everyone's acidic urine, and then everyone's like wasted poop, and like everything just being like all like I would pass out. Wouldn't you pass out? I feel like someone would pass out.
I don't know.
Bro, you're gonna pass out and land face first into the poop even more, bro.
And then just suffocate to death.
That'd be better than staying awake.
And then your death certificate's gonna say asphyxiation by feces.
I'm telling you, I would rather vomit so hard that all my insides come out and I die that way. That is how I'd rather die. Because ain't no way I'm dying because I got suffocated by someone else's poop in my face.
Maybe it was your own poop. Your own poop's probably in there too.
But doesn't matter.
So you committed suicide by poop.
It's mixed in. It's all. What I'm hearing is I was murdered. I was murdered.
What is considered? Okay, this is really going off topic. What classifies cannibalism? Because you know, like when you like poop, like you have your own like.
Sorry, hold on. Because there's so much that needs to be understood in this question that's about to happen. Jazrin, before we even get to cannibalism, we need to talk about why someone is eating poop. Human poop. And any poop. Any poop.
Okay.
Why? Why? Jazrin, let's talk about that first before we talk about whether or not.
What if you are trapped in a porta potty with no way out?
Dead. I'm vomiting up my insides and dying. Like, no, Jazrin. What is this question? I'm not eating what is inside that disgusting porta potty to survive.
Right.
And also,
What did you
porta
pick out
potties are
your
not
camera
strong
or
enough
from
that you
someone's
couldn't like
bed?
pick out like a side of it.
No, but
It's
like, what if someone like
plastic.
chained you in? You know.
I will make a hole at the top, the roof. I'm getting out.
I'm
They
getting
duct tape
out,
you.
bro. I will dig to the bottom.
No.
There's no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just poop.
I'm
That's
sorry,
what you're
but
saying. At the
you're gonna
bottom.
eat someone's poop in that situation? You're gonna dig in there and reach for the.
Can y'all just answer my question though?
Like,
Can poop technically be considered cannibalism?
No.
no. Why did you need this question? You know what?
She wants to know if she's a cannibal or not.
Exactly.
No.
So glad I'm clear. Is it vegan? I'm kidding.
Is poop vegan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it?
There's no human. There's
But
no meat.
what if it's from a meat eater?
True. Ooh.
Okay, but then you could argue that nobody's vegan because what is fertilizer?
Poop.
That's
In it.
not.
It's growing in the poop. Different.
But where do you think the plant gets the nutrients from the fertilizer?
The sun.
And what's the fertilizer?
Photosynthesis.
Yeah, but it's getting its nutrients from it. It's not eating it. It's getting its nutrients from it. It's different.
It's like it's absorbing the aura.
What?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
It's like
Yeah.
the aura.
No, it's like
sucking up
it's
its
taking life out of the poop is what it is.
No.
No,
It's like
No.
sucking up any
No.
life essence left in it.
no.
You also need to remember the poop is typically cow patties. And what do cows eat? Grass.
What are cows though?
Grass.
What are cows though?
They is
But-
beef.
Their meat isn't in the poop. You just said poop
Facts.
is
This is
technically vegan.
facts.
Meat isn't in your poop.
So if we're being honest, the poop that's fertilizing the crops is just like real fine top
isn't
stuff
in the poop.
grass. So it's pretty
Jasmine,
much
there's
just
no meat in the poop.
plants fertilizing plants. Like that's really what we're talking about here.
There is no meat in the poop.
Correct.
In anyone's poop. Whether or not you eat meat, there is no meat
Well,
in the poop.
I beg to differ because what if you have like heavy diarrhea and it just goes right through you, you know?
That's so not how that works.
Food poisoning, like, you know? Or
You're
like,
vomiting it up. You're not pooping it out.
You do
Yeah.
both.
I don't know.
But
It
it
comes
still
out
has
both
to be
ends.
digested.
What if you wrapped it in?
Your stomach
Saran wrap.
digests it before it enters your intestines.
Hey, man, I don't know. It's got meat essence in it.
It has the aura of meat.
Its life support was there, like
Either way.
its essence.
We are this close
You know what?
to getting on Vegan's last nerve.
Argue that a vegan is never actually a vegan because plants are living things. So that ends the conversation there. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
I can.
You're
eat dead
wrong.
things.
You're wrong.
You
There,
eat
I just told you you're wrong. You
eat
said
dead
you
things.
said I can't tell you you're wrong. I can tell you.
Vegans
You
are
didn't ask me to prove it though.
those that don't eat things with nervous systems or things that reproduce.
Whoa. Plants
Specific
reproduce.
too.
Plants reproduce.
They do
Usually
reproduce.
sexual reproduction, but still reproduction.
Yeah, Jezrin, you took
Fine.
genetics.
I know. I didn't
No,
think I was gonna catch that one.
Mendelian. What's
It was
his
already coming out of my mouth and I couldn't stop it.
Oh,
Okay.
P dude? Are you talking about P dude or what?
name? Yeah.
Um. Anyhow, they don't eat things with nervous systems. Okay.
That's oddly specific.
Vegans are herbivores.
Did you eat an insect? Because insects don't have. No wait. Do they have nervous systems?
But I
Other
do
than
feel like there are
insects?
some animals that don't have nervous system. I might be wild. I might be wrong. I don't know.
Anyhow,
I'm curious now.
What if one day they find
Bee
out that
sponges
there's
don't
no
have-
circulatory system. Better? That's what you think you need me to get. Anyhow, what was I saying? Herbivores. Vegans are herbivores.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it's just that vegans are people who don't eat animals or animal byproducts. I think that's just kind
Correct.
of, and therefore plants aren't animals. Therefore, they can have plants. I think that's the whole cycle.
Fine, but if your argument is that you're killing things when you eat meat, then you can't say anything about being vegan because you
But
kill.
what about fungi?
What about fungi?
What about fungi?
Aren't they more closely related to like?
Where's the nervous system? Where's
She's like, you better not take my mushrooms from me.
where's the circulatory system?
Saying, and if anything is like not vegan, it's a mushroom. Those things grow out of anything.
Yeah, even dead things.
Animals. In fact, some spread their spores to animals and then kill them
I know, isn't
and
that
then grow out
crazy?
of them.
Like like some of them will like infect ants and stuff like that and treat them like
Yeah,
zombies. It's
take your
crazy.
brain
It's
over.
cool. It's amazing.
They're called cordyceps, and each
Oh,
cordyceps targets a
that's amazing.
specific
Yes.
species.
So it's okay if a mushroom kills an animal, but people can't?
Okay, it was an ant.
Interesting perspective.
It's an ant. One. It's an ant. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Do you think it works on humans?
It better
Should we test
not.
it? Who should we test it on first, Oli?
No, literally.
It doesn't kill the ant. I thought it just only.
No, it
takes-
does.
It does.
It shuts down their nervous system and it controls the ant
Takes over the
essentially
whole thing.
and tells
Yeah.
them to go up higher, and then it's a specific ant. They have like the little
Mhm.
pinchers, and
Yep.
then they pinch onto whatever they have, and
Yeah.
then it uses all the nutrients left in them to grow
Oh, so
Yeah.
there's
and kills them.
there's something I
kills
guess that's not a mushroom though that takes over dead animal
It
bodies.
takes over their aura. It sucks out their essence.
What? No, there's
It
something
uses
like an
nutrients to
insect
grow.
or something that takes over dead animal bodies.
Yes, there is. I can't think of it right now though.
I thought it was mushrooms. That's why I was confused.
No,
Okay.
these guys they implant themselves before the thing is dead, and then
Yeah.
That's wild.
yeah, it's pretty cool because each species of cordyceps only infects one population of some kind of.
Cordyceps?
That's what the
That
specific.
mushroom? Oh,
That's what the specific kind is called.
Anyhow.
got you.
And so there's one that infects ants. There's one that infects like crickets. There's one that infects this. Like that's pretty
So
wild.
there's something specific then that the mushroom has to have in order to infect a certain
I suppose
species. So there's not one for humans, hence you can't do it for humans.
not yet.
No, you're
Maybe
gonna
they'll
eat it.
evolve, or maybe they'll just evolve and they'll be like
But it sounds like
wow,
it's all insects.
extra nutrients, bro.
But it
I
sounds
don't know.
like
I'd
it's
have
all
to do my
insects.
research.
Oh, okay.
Cordyceps.
So maybe there's something specific about insects and the way that
That's
their
dudes.
systems are built that allows the mushroom to
To all
control it.
no.
Hmm?
To all no.
Just ask your question,
You know
bro.
what's interesting
Since we do all have exoskeletons.
is
but they're not.
typically in the
Insects?
wild, and yeah,
thought they
when we're
had to
talking
have
about
exos.
They
birds,
do?
is that male birds have to be pretty in order to
To
get chosen
attract
as
your
a
mate.
mate.
Mhm.
Oh,
Right.
where's this about to go, Jad? We're about to diss the
Yeah, I know, right?
entire male generation.
She is. She is.
What happened to all these Homo sapien men?
Oh man.
Why are we be given the makeup? I think they had it right back in the whatever times when
I
the
want
men
to
were wearing the
just
high
go on the
heels,
record
putting
right
on the
now.
makeup, wearing the wigs.
I have
What
nothing
happened to that?
to do with this. I have no comment. I'm
just saying. When did this role reversal change?
It is an interesting.
I want to see them get breast implants. Okay, not actually.
Wait, I'm sorry. What does this have to do with anything?
I mean, I would say you could almost say that to a certain degree, humans do kind of follow that thing because it's men have to look like in species, it's males have to look good, females then selectively choose their mate.
Mm-hmm.
And in humans, it's like, I mean, sure, men should make, is known as men need to make the first move, but overall, women choose who they want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
And you do
Yeah.
have to look
I mean,
nice.
but then it is okay. But like you're all. I mean, okay. You say women choose who they want to be with, almost like saying like men don't choose. Men do choose.
No,
I
she's
mean,
not
to a
saying men
certain
don't
degree.
choose.
But I'm more saying like, how do we put
The
this in a way that
choice
won't
comes
offend people?
from different aspects. for
Like
each.
women know they're better than that. No. And so they're like, I know you want me, but do I want you?
You. Yeah.
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 Because women have to, like, from a biological standpoint, like that if you have kids, you're pregnant for 9 months and blah blah blah. Women tend to pick partners and stuff based on genetic factors.
And what
Subconsciously,
factors would those
obviously.
be?
It's not like we sit down and we write down like, oh, this one has good. No,
I don't know what you mean. Everyone's profile is like, you under 5'8", please swipe left.
Everybody lies. Everybody lies about their men.
Yeah, you have firsthand
All
experience
the
with
men
that.
lie about
Care
their
to share?
height.
Because didn't he say he was 5'8"?
Noah? Yeah.
Yes.
So he's 5'8", and I opened the door for our first meeting. I said, "You ain't 5'8". That was a lie. That was a lie. In no way.
Wow. I mean, wow. But to think, what if he didn't lie? You know,
I don't think
would
she
you
would
be
have
dating
cared.
him?
I don't know.
Okay, height wasn't like an end all be all for me. It wasn't like if I saw something under 5'8" that it was like swipe left.
No, you're more just like, I'm short. No one should be shorter.
I didn't want to date someone shorter than me. I'm already short. I didn't need
That's
to
what she just said.
impart that unfortunate genetic trait on our children.
You could pass down recessives, you know?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. How likely is that? Probably not. Very.
You know, with CRISPR, highly.
I'm not CRISPRizing my child.
CRISPRizing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think this
Interesting. I want to pull up to like Chick-fil-A or like Cane's and be like, "Are you CRISPRizing my chicken right now?" That's how that sounds.
Well, they wouldn't be because you don't eat chicken.
I know.
You know, I thought it was very interesting at the state fair how you wanted to eat the pork.
I
though.
didn't though. I just wanted to smell it. It looked
No,
good.
you wanted to eat it. You know you did.
No, I really didn't.
Yeah, I mean, we don't blame you.
No, it was very good. That was like a once in a lifetime
bet.
experience.
I believe it.
You missed out, bro.
Hopefully it's not. Hopefully
I'm
it'll
okay
be.
that I missed out. I'm okay.
What was I saying? CRISPRizing.
CRISPRizing.
I shall not CRISPRize my child.
Mm.
Because I don't believe in that.
Mm.
We gotta let natural selection happen.
Mm.
I cannot allow all these people out here who should not be reproducing to CRISPRize their children.
Wouldn't that be a blessing though?
But what part of their child are they CRISPRizing? Because right now you can only do like serious health issue kind of things. And so, if it's not so we're gonna have low. Never mind. What would you say, Jason?
No, say it. Say it, team. Say it.
Please don't.
We're gonna have low what, huh? What did it start with, eh?
Low.
Isn't it like
Why?
Autism Awareness Month or something? Or like
What does that
Wait,
do
what?
with me? What does that have to do with anything?
I was just
No, it's
saying.
not. That's like back in.
Well, then how come I saw this ad for these cute Nikes?
I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
I think it's
With
back
the
in like March
autism
or April.
awareness thing on it? Question mark?
The puzzle pieces
Okay.
on the swoosh.
Because when you said, "How come I saw an ad for these cute Nikes?" It just
Didn't add up.
yeah,
Didn't
no. It was just like you're saying,
up.
cute Nikes equals autism awareness. What?
Also, what does that have to do with what I was about to say?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
what I want.
Sorry.
Because I thought she was going
I
down
just
the
want
route
to know
of
if anyone saw
IQ,
these Nikes because I tried
intelligence.
looking for them before we started talking. And I
Yeah,
couldn't find
Tegan
them.
was talking about intelligence. She said they're gonna have low intelligence, not talking about that.
No, I know.
Unless if you're trying to make parallels, like right there.
Tegan has a shovel. I don't.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
I ain't saying nothing.
Great.
I
So
mean, her
anyhow,
point was that-
currently
I'm
CRISPRizing
talking about we're
can't
having the
choose
person who said,
for
I just learned that hair grows from here and nothing.
physical attributes.
Reproducing.
physical attributes. What about it?
Attributes.
Physical attributes. CRISPRizing can't choose for that.
No,
At
not
the
yet.
moment, no.
Dang. I really, really wanted a brown-haired, blue-eyed. I'm kidding.
Is blonde hair?
Brown hair, blue-eyed. I want.
She wanted a mixed baby with blue eyes.
I wasn't. I had so much more.
So wild. I saw on Instagram, guys, this person who I don't follow, I don't think. But
One day I'm gonna count all these.
okay, you do that, Jasmine. And she literally is like, my mom literally prayed while she was pregnant with me and my sister. They're mixed, by the way, for us to have green eyes. And we both have green eyes. And I was just like, there's so much to be said about this.
Mm-hmm. Why does she want you to have green eyes?
Exactly.
Why does that matter?
Coming from the
not
person
want
who
you to
just said they
have-
want their child to have blue eyes.
I
Why?
was
a
joking.
jerk.
Mine was a joke. Okay. Actually, brown eyes are superior. They have a natural sunglass to them. Okay?
Except for some people with brown eyes are still sensitive to the sunlight.
Yeah. Those are inferior brown-eyed people. You know, like the Dr. Seuss, like the star-bellied whatevers. That's how this is feeling right now.
Something. I don't remember.
I don't know what they're called. Yeah. Star-belly. I don't know.
Man, you know, you think back on some of these Dr. Seuss things and you're like, yo, he really did something. Like
Was he killed or did he just die? Or did he just die?
honestly, I don't even know how he died.
Did you see that?
I think he just died though.
Just died?
It's like a
He was
natural
a
death.
little old.
Oh, was it a
Oldie.
natural death?
There was something in my eyeball. I wasn't doing that.
Oh, it didn't look like it.
It did look like it. Gosh.
Oh my goodness. But you're. What was I saying?
I don't know.
What were we just saying?
You're talking about green-eyed people.
Green-eyed people.
Green-eyed
yeah.
people.
I just thought it was very interesting. I was like, there's very to be made about that. But yeah, hopefully CRISPR never gets to the point where people can. What was it? What were they calling it? Designer babies.
CRISPRized? Oh, designer babies, yes.
Yeah.
CRISPRized designer babies.
Yeah.
I like that. Hopefully they'll have crispy skin. Anyhow, what did 2 say to 3 when they saw 6 acting odd?
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about him. He's just a product of our times.
I'm sorry. That was not very good. I'm gonna be honest.
funny. Funny. Okay, fine.
It's really
How do you make a goldfish old?
How do you make a goldfish what?
Old.
Take away the G and the ish.
Yeah. Just take away the G.
Yep. Jasmine, really? No. I think a 3-year-old could have answered that question.
But you didn't.
Because Sully answered it.
Sure.
But you didn't ask how you could make it old-ish. You asked how you could make it old.
Yeah, an old fish.
I suppose.
Sully disagrees with the way you told the joke.
So sorry. So sorry.
It's okay.
I feel like you
can
need
be
to give a
forgiven.
good one because neither of those were good.
Funny.
No offense to you, but lots of offense to wherever you got the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if I made up the joke, it'd be better.
No.
Guys.
No. Mm-mm.
Guys.
Jasmine.
Why did the chicken have a seance? To
Why?
talk to the other side.
I think I heard this.
I know. Did I tell you guys that one already?
It sounds familiar.
You're welcome. It's a good one.
Not funny.
It's a good one.
No. I think we need to.
It's
Change
giving
your
like
What do you
laughy,
call
tacky jokes.
a machine that can row? Like
What?
what?
What? She said.
Oh, robot. R-O-W. B-O-T.
I hate to break this to you, but I just want to let you know now, in case you're ever thinking of doing it, that you should not pursue a career in stand-up comedy.
I never was planning on it. Gosh. Way to shoot a person while they're down. Crisperize the negativity out of you. Can they do that?
There's a good joke! She told us a good joke, Sully.
She did, but they can't. That's a personality trait. I don't think they can change personality.
Can they her to it out of her?
You want to electrocute me?
Oh, is that what was happening?
No,
I
but
thought
it's
she was
called
like
something. It's called
sucking out
something.
the negativity or something.
That too.
She was getting like vacuumed upward.
No, but you know when they they put the electrodes to the temples and it's like, you know?
She wants
Electric
to
shock therapy?
electrocute me.
Shock therapy. Thank you.
She wants to electrocute me.
Yes. Maybe.
I think it's electric shock therapy though,
What's
because I think shock therapy is like a different thing.
Yeah, I agree.
What's next? You want to give me a lobotomy as well?
I mean, if the shock therapy doesn't
While
work,
we're at it.
we don't have to. We can just go full steam ahead, right? I mean,
If
clearly
that's
you
what you
consent.
want.
I mean, you gave the idea out.
I give
Clearly,
zero consent.
subconsciously, you're like, maybe
zero
this is what the
consent.
next step needs to be.
Absolutely not.
Do you care which lobe of the brain gets taken out?
Absolutely, I care. None of them.
Maybe
she doesn't want any of them. She
we
just
can
wants
keep
her
your
whole brain.
executive functions if
She
you'd
said,
like.
which one do you want taken out? I said none of them. Huh? Which one would you want removed, Jasmine?
Oh, I don't have the negativity problem. I don't need crisperizing.
No, you got an ego problem. We can crisperize that.
I just play into that. That's less
No comment.
of an attribute and more of a. I'll find the word later.
Wow, you got a word finding difficulty. Should we be worried at this point?
No, it's just Wednesday.
Maybe it's the COVID getting to her.
I've never had COVID because I'm too good for it.
She's like the only one who hasn't had COVID, I think. In our family.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, both of our parents never had COVID.
Oh, that's right. They didn't. You're right. Which
Clearly,
is
I got
crazy
good
because you
genes.
had COVID and Razarn had COVID in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Razarn had COVID in the house while all of us were there, right?
I had COVID in the house 3 times, 2 or 3 times.
Zarn had COVID in the townhouse.
2 or 3 times. I don't remember. It's either 2 or it's 3. I don't remember.
Yo, I had it once and never again in my life. That was brutal.
It's kind of like how you guys all have had to have braces.
And Tegan's the only one who doesn't have glasses. So
Dang it, Billy, why did you bring that up?
Perfect eyesight.
We've all had to get surgery. We could go there, like.
I know. I was thinking of that one next. Yeah.
But Tegan's was like.
Who do you think is going to be the last to get hearing aids?
I had an appendectomy.
I was about to say more emergency. Okay, calm down.
Oh,
Tegan, you had your wisdom teeth taken out. That's also a
No.
surgery.
I haven't had my wisdom teeth removed.
No,
wait,
you're
what?
the only one who's
You're the
had their
only
wisdom teeth removed.
Really?
Yeah. I'm not removing mine, bruh. That's just so they can make money. My mouth is fine where they are. In fact, they haven't even grown in, so I'm fine.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
mine
you're
were
okay.
pushing
If
on
it's
my
causing
molars.
if it's causing you irritation, then you probably want to get them removed.
Yeah, but it's not. So in the mouth,
Right,
they
not
can't.
you.
I'm just saying.
Tegan, you had your tonsils taken out.
Yeah.
That's surgery, bro.
I know. I didn't say I haven't had surgery.
So I'm doing the best here is what I'm here. Nope, never mind. I've had 2 surgeries too. Never mind.
I've had
I was like, hold on, wait a second.
Oh, wait. I've had my tonsils removed. Okay, never mind.
You had your
Plus,
wisdom.
you're gonna have another one.
That's what I meant.
You're
I
at
had my wisdom
3.
teeth removed. Nope. I haven't had my. I have my tonsils. I have my tonsils. Just 2.
You're gonna have 3 solely once you get your surgery on your mouth.
Yeah, if I ever.
Yeah, if you ever.
You're gonna get those screwed in teeth.
Wait, so I've had the most surgeries?
Yeah, you're at 3, aren't you? No, you're
Yeah.
at 2.
No.
Riz is only at 1, right?
How did we get to 3 with you?
Tegan? She's had her tonsils, her appendix,
And my eye.
your eye. Is that technically a surgery? Was that technically a
I
surgery?
went under anesthesia.
Perfect. 3.
I was gonna say I was gone. Not that kind of gone. I was physically here.
Yeah.
Mentally gone.
Mm-hmm.
I just only had 1, right?
Whoa, I didn't even realize that I had surgery on my thumb 2 times. And I realized that that's what we were
what you were
counting as my
counting.
2 surgeries. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you counting?
What were you counting?
It was more of a procedure, I suppose.
Oh, getting those teeth pulled?
No, my frenectomy.
Oh, that part too. Yeah, you weren't out for that.
That is a surgery.
I felt out. Bro, all I could remember was just the light above me. Low-key trippy.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
You sure
That's
it was
scary.
a light and not the light?
Yes, I'm sure, because it's the overhead light that they use at the dentist office, kind of thing. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do you guys use the sunglasses they give you at the dentist if they offer them?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to know I'm not the only one.
Who doesn't?
I don't know, Waze. Just feels weird.
Do
to
you
take off
want to
my
look them
glasses
in the
and put-
eye as they got their hands in
No,
your
I just closed my eyes.
You close your eyes with nothing on your face.
My glasses on my face.
That's Jasmine. We can see through the lenses on your glasses. Just so you
They
So
know.
can
why
see
do I
through the
care if
lenses on
they
the
see me
sunglasses,
closing?
dog.
They're not looking at my eyes. They're looking at my mouth.
How do you know what they're doing?
There's also no way they can't see through the sunglasses considering the light is shining
Fact.
directly on your face.
I don't know what you think you're getting away from.
It makes me feel more.
It makes you feel
protected,
like it, though,
okay?
yeah.
Isn't it just more
like I
awkward when
have
they can see you
privacy?
staring at them or something?
I don't stare at them. I stare directly away from them and past them at the light. That's what I stare at.
Or I close my eyeballs.
So you close your eyes too. You just
The same
With
thing.
the sunglasses on.
It don't matter
You're
then.
not.
Shields.
You think you're in incognito, but really
I
no.
am. No, I am.
No, you're not. You're like wearing camouflage in a white room.
Okay, I close my eyes briefly because I'm like, this would be better, but then it's really hard to keep your eyes closed when they're in your mouth like that, and so you're like,
No,
never
it's
mind.
more like it's hard to
Your
keep your
eyes
eyes
stare at
closed,
the
not
ceiling.
fall asleep, and try and keep your mouth open for them.
You said it's hard to not fall asleep.
Yeah, that's what
I
she
usually
said.
go in the mornings. So, you're in a chair, you're laying back, and it's just like,
While they're scraping away in your mouth, you have trouble staying awake.
Yeah, the worst part for me is the noise. I can't stand the noise.
I don't really care. Worst part for me is the fluoride.
No, I don't mind that as much. I don't like it when it gets on my lip, though. That pisses me off.
What's the fluoride? The stuff that they put on like that.
They paint
sticker
it. Yeah,
thing
they
and
paint
then-
it now.
It's gross.
Yeah, I don't mind that too much.
It just
I
makes
feel like
my
you
teeth
can't
feel
drink
sticky.
anything afterwards because all I want to do is drink water. Although I haven't been told recently I can't drink water afterwards, so
Because you still can't. You still can't.
Because
They don't tell me.
technically, you're supposed to do that when you brush teeth. You're not supposed to eat or drink
I
anything.
don't.
Yeah, I
don't.
don't
For 20
either.
minutes after I eat or after I brush my teeth, I don't.
That includes like putting water in to rinse everything
Correct.
out, bro.
I don't rinse my mouth out after I brush my
Are
teeth.
you a psychopath?
No, I just want to get the best out of my toothpaste. If I'm going to use it, might as well use it correctly. I put water on my toothbrush first and then my toothpaste because technically you're not even supposed to put water on your toothpaste.
Correct.
And then
I don't do
brush
that.
my teeth. I spit everything out and then I wait 20 minutes before I eat or drink anything. What is wrong with that? Usually,
Otherwise, it ruins the whole point of
I've
brushing
taken a
your
shower and gotten dressed, and so I can drink right after that.
Fair enough.
Hydrate
20
myself.
minutes isn't that long.
Huh?
20 minutes isn't that long.
It's not that long. But when you get the
As long as you're
fluoride
doing
stuff, isn't it
something.
longer than 20 minutes?
No, not anymore.
No,
I
it's
think it's 30 maybe. I think it's
Max.
15 to 30 or something like that. They
Yeah.
prefer if you wait 30.
Told me recently.
You're not supposed to have anything hot right afterward. I know that.
But I
Yeah.
can drink water.
It might be you can have water and then just no food. No, I feel like it's
You're not
no
supposed to eat or
drinks
anything.
until 30 minutes, no food for 2 hours. No, that's
Something like that. That sounds right.
Whatever. This is so
But yeah,
besides
doesn't
the
matter.
point. The world's ending, folks. And
Yeah, thank you. Back to the implosion of the world.
Oh,
How did
yeah.
we get here?
it's
What do you
too-
mean back
bored.
to? No. We gotta say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to wrap up with reminding everyone that the world is imploding. Food shortages, birth rates, ice caps, global
Global
warming.
warming.
There's
Yes.
a summary of our show in 5 seconds.
There you go. World's
Oh.
ending. So is this episode.
Bye.
Thanks for surviving another episode of Chaos.
Don't forget to follow, comment, give us 5 stars, and share with your friends.
Or don't. You know us. We'll probably still be here talking anyways. Bye.
Bye.